How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Journeyman here on Football Manager 2021. Hope you guys are keeping well and safe. And again, thank you very much for clicking play and watching another video. As always, be sure to hit the like button down below, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And today we continue our journey with Brackley Town in the Conference North or South. I still don't know off the top of my head, but yeah, we've got a few games to run through today, and then we've got another live commentary game. Got a little bit of news to get through as always, so let's jump onto the schedule and see how we've been getting on. So the last time we met in the last episode, if you do remember, was an FA Trophy victory over Sutton. Since then, we got a 1-1 draw against Hereford. We actually took the lead in this one. Just before half-time, Gareth Dean scoring, then Tom Owen-Evans then snatched an equaliser for Hereford. So, yeah, still unbeaten at that point, but it's still disappointing to draw that game. But we bounced back with a huge win, a 6-2 win over Gateshead. Again, Leon Lovey with a hat-trick in this game. Wes York got 2 as well, and Gareth Dean scoring again for the second consecutive game. Lirak Hassani and Billy Chadwick did get goals for Gateshead, but it was a massive home win for us. Bradford PA as well, again dropped points there, but we were 1-0 down for the majority of the game against the struggling Bradford. Coyote Odijayi gave them the lead, and then Kyle Joseph, our loanee, managed to grab an equaliser for us. We then unfortunately were knocked out of the FA Trophy, our first defeat as manager in charge of Brackley, a team in Stockport who, if you look, are chasing promotion to the Football League. So that's, we'll take... we won't sort of beat ourselves up too much about that game. So it was pretty disappointing. Richie Bennett and Joseph Holland scoring the goals in that game. We then bounced back though with a huge win, a 5-0 win over Gloucester. Again, and Lovey with 2, Matt Lowe with 2, and Kyle Joseph grabbing a goal. And then our most recent game was our first league defeat to Chorley, losing out 2-1, 2-0 down after 27 minutes. Henri Kumwenda and Harry Cardwell scoring. Kyle Joseph did get us a goal back, but we couldn't produce anything else. So we move on to our next game. I thought this was quite a good game to come back to against Spennymoor. If you recall on episode 1, when we were looking for jobs, Spennymoor was the first job we applied for and had an interview for, and we didn't get the job. So today we're going to be taking them on. First time against them, obviously, since that job interview rejection. Having a quick look at the league as well. Right now we're sat in 13th place, so a pretty big improvement of when we first joined the club. We're sat on 27 points now, just 1 point behind Spennymoor, who have 28, but we've got a +4 goal difference. And you look at that, there's only, there's a number of teams above us, like Hereford, like York, and then a couple of teams with minus goal differences. So we're in a very decent goal difference at the moment, scoring lots of goals, and hopefully... sooner rather than later, we'll see ourselves sliding up the table, but 10 points behind the top 7 at the moment. Definitely a shout if we can continue this strong form. Definitely a shout to get in the top 7. Sneaking in there, that would be massive for us indeed. But as you can see now, Leighton Lovu with 21 goals. We'll go on to the notebook because he has become Brackley's all-time top goal scorer. I think he's surpassed 65 goals now. No, I tell a lie, he has 65 goals. So that is fantastic for him as a player and for the club. That is a huge achievement indeed for the 26-year-old forward, overtaking Steve Diggin. So, yeah, very, very happy with that. And he's obviously continuing to score goals for us. We're in a great position in the league. The January transfer window obviously shut, I believe, the last time we met. We were sort of mid-January, weren't we? We didn't bring anybody else in. Nobody else sort of left either. So Kyle Joseph was the only signing to come in. I have introduced a new assistant manager in the meantime, in the shape of Jake LaBerle. If you are an avid non-league watcher, he played for, I say non-league, I think Football League, some of those teams, to be fair to him. No, they were non-league. So, yeah, he played for Havisham most recently, sort of about 10 years or so ago. Dover, Dagon Red, Wimbledon as well. So, he's come in as our assistant. But we play up against Spennymoor. Tommy Miller in charge, caretaker manager. So, they've obviously got rid of whoever was in charge for them. So, yeah, just 1 point ahead of us. Let's see if we can take advantage and get back to winning ways. So, here we are then with the teams for the game against Spennymoor Town. I think for us, again, it's more or less the team that you guys have seen recently. So Danny Lewis in goal, Ellis Miles, Gareth Dean, Harry Flowers, Tristan Cover, Matt Lowe, Shane Byrne, Ethan Coleman, Wes York, Carl Joseph and Leon Lovu. Couple of players there. I don't really know any of the Spennymoor boys, to be fair. Dale Eve, Tyler Forbes, Cole Magnay, Ryan Hansen, Adam Blakeman, Adriano Moke, Luke Stowe, Ben McKenna, Rob Ramshaw, James Berry and Glenn Taylor. So let's go out there. So you see our form. We're top 7 still with form at the moment. We've just got to keep that up as a team, as a club, and just continue our strong performances. Obviously, the 5-0 win against Gloucester, which was a couple of games ago, was huge, really, because that obviously gave us a clean sheet as well. What we have been doing a lot of games is going for it, killing teams off, but still conceding goals. And that's a disastrous start for us as well there, with Spennymoor taking the lead. Just 4 minutes in, we picked up a booking there as well, and just a free kick, easy, direct ball over the top. Taylor gets away, and it absolutely thumps it in. You see that a lot in this division in the league, just players put pure power behind the ball, and obviously the goalkeepers have got no chance, but we've given ourselves a bit of a task here already. Byrne, he's going to whip one into great ball, and arriving late was Wes York, and the perfect response. We've had a few recently chalked off for offside, but he timed his run absolutely perfectly. I think Luvu may have been off. And ball came to Byrne. Yeah, he was, so he very cleverly left it. And York arriving at the back post equalises. And with about 8 minutes gone, we're back in the game, which is perfect for us, really. Get ourselves back in the game sooner rather than later, and we can start putting the pressure on. Here is Luvu again. He'll lay it off for Joseph. Back to Coleman. Yeah, we're on the attack there, but it's knocked on there. And Flowers can pick it up. To Miles on the right-hand side. To Lowe. Into Byrne. Into Coleman. Really good football. And Lovu. Joseph. Really good football. York arriving again. And off the post and out. That would have been a great move. And it would have been the second goal of the game for York on the left-hand side. It's Byrne here with a corner in. Flowers again, straight a goal, saved by Eve. But 13 minutes gone. Slowly but surely we've grown into the game and probably should have taken the lead there. Because see our XG sort of ramping up very slightly as we knock on the door to get ourselves back ahead. But really enjoying this save so far, guys. As always, your support is greatly appreciated on this. Really into this save. And playing lots of it already. And ball came forward there and Eve came out and beat Lowe to the ball. But 25 minutes gone. About 20 minutes to go in the first half. Stowe. Moke. Running through the centre. He's got an option on the left. Plays it back to Blakeman. Over the top ball again. And we've been done by that direct ball. And Danny Lewis is able to turn it over the bar. We've got to deal with that a little bit more. We're playing a high defensive line, to be fair. We are playing an attacking style of football, which is what you'd expect. I think at this level as well, there's no point in us sort of, especially with the position that we were in the league, there's no point in us just sitting back and trying to absorb pressure. We've got to go for teams, get bodies forward, and I think that pressure, pays off. You can see it here now, we're pinning these back and we're going to create opportunities. And there's another one, Kyle Joseph. The man on loan from Wigan pops up with his 6th goal of the season. And it's another header. Just getting the ball into the area, causing them problems. And when you've got 2 quality strikers like Luvu and Kyle Joseph, you're going to score goals. And it's a really smart header. Past the goalkeeper to take the lead here against managerless Spennymoor. And bang on the half-hour mark as well. Perfect time, really. And if we can grab one more before half-time, that would be perfect. Cleared away here. Coleman. And Luvu didn't run onto it. McKenna now. Back to Magnay and Taylor over the top. Cover. We've got to be a bit cautious of him on a booking. Ball comes over the top here and Luvu can bring it down. Into Lowe. Joseph. Lowe. Back in. Joseph again. Tight angle. Forces a good save from the goalkeeper. This is quite a busy first half compared to some of the other games that we've had. We've had some quiet games that just first half just zips through, and the second half when players start to tire, you see the game sort of open up. But there's been loads of opportunities in this game. Both teams going for it. Both teams very, very open. But if we can hold on to the lead until half time, we may extend the lead. It's Luvu again and drags it wide. Just panicked there. Be nice to see him grab another goal. He's been absolutely smashing it, hasn't he, folks? Definitely over a goal a game, I think, on average since we took over. But he has been fantastic. And as it stands, it's half-time, 2-1 up. And we sneak up to 12th place, I think I saw just then in the league. we'll tell them we're happy with that. And going into the second half now, we'll definitely take the positives. We'll just try and probably slow the game down slightly shortly. But let's see if we can get another goal first. It's Joseph and ball in. And Lovu has to score and does. And that's his 22nd goal of the season. Wow. But yeah, he's drilled it hard, low, into the back of the net. Lovely flick on by Byrne. Lovely ball through from Joseph. His link-up play's been great. And Lovu doesn't miss those. I'm feeling 22. Goals this season for Leon Lovu. Absolutely phenomenal. Right. Another chance maybe for Spennymoor. Can we get this ball cleared? Oh, it's a dreadful defensive error. Lewis saves it. We're just going to notch it down to balance now. Probably not go for it as much. Just slow the game down slightly. Byrne with the corner here. Flowers was there. And Flowers heads it across goal to make it 4-1. And that should be game, set, and match. Corner comes in. Beautiful header by the big man across goal. And from 1-0 down, 4-1 up. Happy days. And it was Harry Flowers with the goal. Blakeman now with the ball in. Taylor couldn't win that header. Spennymoor coming forward from a corner. And again, they head over the bar as well. So I think our job is more or less done in this game. We're going to make a sub with about 18 minutes to go. We're going to keep Leon Lovu fit. We'll bring on Chukwemeka up top. Slowly but surely, I'm learning how to say his name. Murambedzi. Again, I'm getting good at these. He will come on as well. You know what? Let's do all three. James Armson on as well. Do the triple sub. And we can sit back and relax now, I think, folks. I think that our job is done today. 4-4-2 is working wonders for us, to be honest. Just, you know, like I said right at the start of the series, I want to stick with this sort of basic shape, and as a manager, we just evolve with it. But I think at this level, just stick to the basics and you'll be sound. And I say that as Spennymoor grab a second. It's James Berry at the back post with 13 minutes to go. It was, again, made it a little bit too easy for them. McKenna laid it off here. Taylor hits the post. And then, yeah, all three defenders really just stood still and allowed Berry to put the ball into the back of the net there. But you'd still hope. Well, this is awkward. Off the bar, Lewis saves. That came very close. That would have been a very awkward last 10 minutes or so if Spennymoor had managed to score there. But, yeah, it looks like it should be game, set and match. But there's still opportunities. Lewis. Oh, it's fallen. And Chukwemeka is in. And he scores. The goalkeeping positioning was all over the place. But the super sub, Chukwemeka, scores a goal. It all came from Lewis's ball forward. Stones missed the header. And Chukwemeka's got a little bit of pace about him. I'm not too sure what the goalkeeper's doing. He beats him at the near post to make it 5-2. And this is why our goal difference is so good and so high at the moment. I say that as we're probably going to concede. Or we may grab number 6. It's Chukwemeka again, using his pace against these tired defenders. He's through again. He's got to score. Oh, and he's hit the post. And that would have been, and probably should have been, 6-2. But I like that. Him coming on, making a big difference as an advanced forward coming in late on. And Flowers will pick up a booking, I think, just there as well. But there we go. It's full time. It's finished. Brackley 5. Spennymoor 2. The team that rejected us at the start of the season. Obviously, can't, you know, we give them, well, showing what they're missing, really. But it's a big win. Another +3 on the goal difference. Another 5 goals scored overall. And as it stands now, in 12th place with 30 points. Still can't quite get some points on that top 7. You know, we're still 9 points behind them. But we're putting ourselves in a good position in terms of goal difference, in getting that confidence and form. We're way away, you know, with 10 points clear of the bottom 2 now, which was obviously the board's ambitions at the start of the season, just for us to stay up. Avoid relegation. If we go into competitions, it says there, avoid relegation. And obviously, performance-wise, we're doing fantastic. But as you can see there, we had sort of 4 away games on the bounce where the form was a little bit, you know, wobbly. But back at home, back to our 392 loyal followers. Well, you take away their 42, 350 loyal fans. And, yeah, fantastic win for us overall. But we've got a couple of tough games coming up, or definitely a couple of winnable games, you could say. But look at that running now. The next month or so are crucial matches. We play Blythe, Chester, Guiseley, Alfreton, Boston, and Fylde. You look at those, Boston, Alfreton, Chester, all in the top 7. genuinely, by the next episode, we could be knocking on the door for the playoffs if we can keep up that strong form. But I will see you next time, guys. Another big win today. As always, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Your support is always appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.